All right. Welcome everyone. How are you guys doing? Hello, TikTok. Hello, Facebook and YouTube, and any replay viewers from any other platforms that I am not on currently, but you will see this later. How are you guys doing? Thank you guys for the likes over there on TikTok. I appreciate you guys very much. Hope you guys are having a great night. And yes, I'm on late, so it is what it's going to be, but that's okay. We'll get through this. So, hello. All right, so over here, let me go ahead and get this down so I can see hi to you guys. Hello there. And let me just change my layout because I will change it real quick. So like I said before, I hope you guys are having a great night because it tends to be getting later and later when I'm doing these. Like, okay, well, that's not how it started. Hey, Jesse LD, how are you doing? Welcome back. All right, so let me figure out what I'm doing right here. I need to focus. Hey, how are you guys doing over there? So hold on one second. I'm trying to multitask and not doing a very good job. So, all right, let's do that. All right, hello, welcome. I'm so glad that you guys are here. And hey, you guys. So I'm getting the hang of doing a simulcast, which I'm doing on both. So it's not as easy to do, but I will get better. So I was supposed to be putting on a talk from Pastor Jay and I having one today, but I will do it at a different time because I got to figure out if I'm going to break it up or just have the whole thing play. But hey, guys, welcome in. Hey, Leah. Hey, behind you. So that's probably what I'll do. I will work on that and then get that out to you guys. So hopefully that'll be good. That'll be real good stuff. So I was like, okay, well, that's what I'm going to do. So I was also going to be talking about Proverbs 16, 1 through 9. Hey, you guys, how you guys doing? Hey, Christina. Hey, Natalie. So for my replay viewers over here, please do come back, like, share, subscribe, comment, do all the things because I would greatly appreciate it if you did that. So very happy to see you guys. Hey, Marshmallow, how are you doing? Hey, Bree. Hey, Kirk Smiles, how are you? So I want to talk about that. So it's going to be a DV night talk, and that is what we're going to be doing. So DV night talk. I'm going to change my layout with you guys over here so you guys can see. And for those that don't know, I am doing a simulcast. I'm talking to you guys at TikTok, also talking to this platform here. So we are going to be doing that. And as soon as I can figure out how to get my stuff all the way together and in sync, it'll be great. But for now, we'll just have to do it like this, and that's okay, right? Hey, Ghost Girl. Hello, Celine. Hello, is it Ileana? How are you? Hey, guys. Talkies love it. So for you guys over here, I am just happy that this will be able for you guys to watch this later. So whatever time you watch this, just know it's a big applause for you guys as well. You guys are amazing too. So like I said, like, share, subscribe, do all the comments, do all the things. Hey, Catherine, how are you? Hey, JHP. Hello. Hey, Dion. So as I'm sharing, let me go ahead and get myself removed and changed down here so I can really focus. Okay, there we go. We're all the things. We're doing all the stuff. Okay. Hey, Pastor Gail. Okay, hello. Jackson, hey, BDJ, Woogie. You guys have some unique handles over here on TikTok, just saying. So, yeah. Anyway, so I was going to be, like I said, talking about Proverbs 16, 1 through 9. And the reason I was going to talk about that is because you guys will hear later when I get our conversation together. Sometimes you can tend to get stuck in a certain kind of place if you're used to being in a certain kind of environment. If I want to put that as the best word I could possibly use at this moment. And it takes a minute to reprogram and get rid of some stuff. Hey, Unique, how are you? Hey, Tia. So we're gonna see. And tonight, early morning is soon gonna be because I'm on here pretty late. So instead of having one of those fancy drinks I normally have because it's kind of late for that, I am going to be having some raspberry rose. Okay. And that is not going to be anything like what I've been doing. Hey, Classic Key, how are you? Welcome back. Hello, hello. Hey, Naomi. All right, so we are going to go ahead and do what we do. We're going to pour our, I want to call it rosé, even though it don't have that, the little accent on it. We're going to just do that because that's probably good. Yes. So this is a prebiotic, so very good for you, right? So I said, no, I can't do the other ones. I can't do the ones right now when it's late. So it's either that, and I couldn't get my sparkling water. The one I wanted, I went to Sprouts, and I couldn't get it because everybody decided to drink all the Saratoga sparkling, and they lit the still. I was like, I don't want the still. Hey, you guys, thank you guys for the hearts. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. So I guess I will do this. So that's what I did. Now they had another one called Mountain View, but I didn't want that one today. I wanted my Saratoga. So they didn't have any, so I'll just go back when they, get their new stock in. So that's what we'll do. Hey, Victoria, how are you? Naomi again. Bad Luck Dreamer, that's unique. So let me go ahead and read this, and then I will chat with you guys, and we'll do what we do with our coloring and all that stuff, because that's what we're going to do. And I also wanted to be sharing with you guys, I finally got a chance to get one of these audiobooks that I've been waiting to get. It was Identity Switch by April Mason. So I've been listening to that in Audible. I was like, okay, that all that she was sharing in there, and I'm almost done with it, has been eye-opening for me. So some of that stuff I was already doing. I was already working on myself, and I will continue to work on myself. But that's a thing, like really trying to get rid of some of the old behaviors and things and patterns of behavior that are not serving me, right? And it's time to get rid of them. So if you guys haven't checked out that book, definitely do that. And as well as my own book, which is The Gift of Finding God's Love, Guilt and Shame Turned into My Shine, is also in Audible. But I just wanted to share that because I was listening to that this morning. I was like, you know what? I really am enjoying listening to some different perspectives of different things. And I'm like, okay. That's not a bad thing. It's not bad at all. So let me go ahead and read this. And then, like I said, we'll chat. We will chit chat. We will do all the things. And so Proverbs 16, just verses 1-9, it says, the preparations of the heart belong to man, but the answer of the tongue is from the Lord. All the ways of a man are pure in his own eyes, but the Lord weighs the spirits. Hey, you guys. Hey, Kylie. There you go. Okay. And verse 3, commit your works to the Lord, and your thoughts will be established. The Lord has made all for himself, yes, even the wicked for the day of doom. Everyone proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord. Though they join forces, none will go unpunished. And I'm going to read 6. Hey, Bora. And then 6 says, in mercy and truth, atonement is provided for iniquity, and by the fear of the Lord, one departs from evil. When a man's ways please the Lord, he makes even his enemies to be at peace with him. And better is a little with righteousness than vast revenues without justice. A man's heart plans his way, but the Lord directs his steps. And I definitely want to focus on that verse right there. Hey, Julie. And the last one, too, is, you guys know this one, right? Psalm 46, verse 10. I'm just going to read it real quick because we already had our big little bit of scripture. But Psalm 46, verse 10, be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth. Hey, Devin. Hey, Megan Brown. How are you guys doing? So that's important, and that's key. Because I think we try to do things by ourselves. I know I'm guilty of it, so I will put both hands in the sky because I do that. I do that and try to do everything myself. And yes, there are things that I can do by myself, but it's always better when you have some assistance and some help. And people will know, right? They'll know that you want that help. Hey, Sunshine. Hey, Amy. So giving people an opportunity to help is that's a good thing. And it's me trying not to have that whole control thing. And I know I have it. And so am really, really working on not having pride and the pride to not ask for help. That's the part, right? Sometimes we could get a little prideful and not ask for help when we actually need it. And like, no, I don't want to bother people. And then that pride turns into that weird humility, that fake false humility. Oh, I don't need any help when you actually do. And you're like faking the funk. So it's like the part that I really enjoy. And I enjoy all of Proverbs. But this one here, I enjoy verse 3, which says, commit your works to the Lord and your thoughts will be established. And I also like verse 9, where it says, a man's heart plans his way, but the Lord directs his steps. Like it says in the word is a lamp unto my feet, a light unto my path. Hey, Amy, so fine. How are you doing? Welcome in, my dear. Welcome in. So with that, I'm always doing my best to do that and to continue to just focus on him. So when I'm thinking I am trying to do too much, I need to step back. And it's not bad to take a pause and like reassess what you're doing it for, right? And that's the thing. Sometimes we don't reassess anything and we just keep going. And then for some reason we find that we're overwhelmed. We find we're frustrated. We find that things aren't making sense because we're just doing so much. Hey, Emma, we're doing so much. And it's not good just keep doing and going. And then after a while, you're like, oh, maybe I probably should have stopped before I got myself involved in this thing here. And it's very true. Be careful of doing that because it can very much have a bad effect on you. And I'm not saying that because of like, oh, you're trying to scare me. No, but when you do not stop for a minute and take stock, it's really hard. Okay, it's really hard not to. Thank you, Ryan, for the likes. I appreciate that. So you just have to make sure that you take time for yourself. Hey, Jay, take time for yourself and think about what you're doing. Sometimes we run and we can run on fumes and we can run on empty. And let me tell you, running on fumes or running on empty that's not the business. That's not the thing you want to do. So as much as I want to do everything by myself and try to get everything done, asking for help and letting the Lord lead and guide me instead of me trying to figure out, well, Lord, I'm going to do this. Am I really? Because the word just reminded me that a man's heart plans his way, but the Lord directs his steps. Oh, Ryan, thank you so much for the rose. So that's one of those things, right? You think that you know everything that you want to do, but the Lord's still going to direct your steps. Thank you guys for the hearts, right? So you have to be thinking about that. So when I was thinking about this for myself today, because I had a moment and I don't remember what kind of triggered it, but it was a moment where I started thinking about my family and all the things that I had passed through with them. I was like, why am I even thinking about them? Like, why am I thinking about them at all? I don't even know why I was thinking about them, but I was. And I had no idea why. But nonetheless, it's good when you have good friends like my friend, Pastor Jay. It's so good when you have a friend to like kind of help you process and not just process, but help you work out and kind of figure out what's the cause of this thing? Where's this stemming from? What happened? Like, right? Because there's things that you might do and you wonder, okay, I was good, and now what? Every now and again I tend to go down that old school road of, okay, well, trying to please my family, and they could care less what I'm doing, for real. So, but I guess for so long, for me, it was, I had been programmed and just trained in such a way that I was like, I'm trying to let them know that I'm doing things that is affecting my community in a good way. I'm doing things in my church. I'm doing things in my family. I'm doing things, but it wouldn't make a difference. It wouldn't make a difference because they don't care. I was like, okay. So as much as I as much as I try to continue to just push, push, push. And I know I'll listen to these motivational things every now and again, not all the time, but I'll listen to Eric Thomas, a hip hop preacher, or I'll listen every now and again to Les Brown. Sometimes Dr. Billy Allsbrooks, maybe not always. I used to listen to him like crazy in Arizona. It was both of them too for a while. I tried to do David, is it Goggins? I couldn't do him. He was too much for my ears. Like, no. All I know is who's gonna carry the bolts. It was like, but other than that, hey Kayla. Other than that, just taking time to remember that whatever family members or whatever people, right, have inserted themselves into your life, and sometimes you don't have a choice when it comes to family, right? Family is just that. But whoever has already been in your life or inserted themselves into your life, and they have not really been helpful to you, just know that that's going to take some time to work through. It's definitely not going to be instantaneous. It's not. And I have been dealing with it for a minute. Hey, Mimi, glad to see you back. It's been a minute, so it's just one of those things. It really is. So I don't know. Hey, Sugar Mist, how are you? So I just figured I will just keep doing me, doing the things that I enjoy doing in my community. I enjoy doing my church. I enjoy doing with my friends. I enjoy doing with my family. Because those are things that are important to me. My immediate family, outside of my kids, hashtag does not care. And I remember I was sharing with my friend today. I want to go visit her and go drop some donations too. But I said, I'm sitting here trying to go chase this phantom of trying to be something for them, and they don't care. And I'm running against this phantom of, oh, I need to do better. I need to get more degrees. I need to be more successful. I need to do this, this, and this, to a group of people, which is my family, that have no care about me in that regard. It's just more so of a way to use me, right? So anytime I run into people that have the same kind of mindset from my family, it can, I don't always allow it to, but it can sometimes rear its ugly head. Like, are you trying to use me? Like, like that'd be my go-to sometimes, when I was first leaving domestic violence, and with my, with my family, all of that kind of hit at the same time. Hey, Mark Angel, how are you? So all of that hit at the same time. And I'm like, you know what? I don't think I really want to treat people like that, especially when they're not my family. They're not my family. They're actually my friends. And they don't have an agenda for me. They really want to talk to me. I said, I'm surprised. I was like, you really want to talk to me? Like, well, yeah. I think you're a pretty cool person. I want to hang out with you as friends, right? You don't want to be my friend? I don't know. You trying to use me? Wait, what do you say? Where did that even come from? No, I'm not trying to use you. I'm trying to be your friend. Is that wrong? Like, hey, Free, hey, Grayson. So sometimes I can have those moments, and those moments sometimes can have me, just to be honest. And when I was looking at my weight loss journey, because I've been doing that for a while, and right now I am so proud of myself that I've been sticky with it. I stuck with it last year. I mean, I was working on it when I was California, but then things just, changed. But it's okay because I continue to still strive and still push and still continue. And I feel good that I'm doing this for myself. I'm not doing it for anybody else. Hey, Abby. Hey, Grapes. Hey, there, you guys. How are you guys doing? So, when you do things for yourself and you're doing it not to appease anybody, not to please anyone, you're doing it because you want to do it, it's so much better. Hey, Phoenix Grace, it's so much better. So for me, that's what I found very, very refreshing and enjoyable. Like when I'm losing the weight, it's not because my mother is trying to say, you know what, you should lose the weight so you can get married and get a husband. And we're gonna marry you when you're this big, and if you lose a whole bunch of weight, I will give you $1,500. I'm like, what's up? Why are you doing that? What? Couldn't even tell you guys about that stuff, but I will be working on some series. But for now, I did want to talk about just the Proverbs and remembering that I can plan whatever I want to plan. But at the end of it all, the Lord is going to be orchestrating and moving everything in my life. And I've said that on my podcast like a gazillion times. And I will continue to say that because it is the truth, right? Because God, He orders our steps everywhere we go, everything we do. He is ordering our steps. He's ordering your steps. He's ordering mine. So even if you are thinking, like, I want to do this, I don't want to do that. Listen, go and do it. If the Lord doesn't want you to do it, it shall not happen. Trust and believe. It will not happen. But if you want something to happen, the Lord will allow it to be so. Just remember that. So don't get caught up in, oh, I thought I was going to do this, and I don't know why the Lord didn't allow it to happen. If He doesn't want it to happen, it's not going to. And you don't know if He's working out something else for you behind the scenes. You have no idea. But stay grateful, stay thankful, and stay in prayer and being communing in His word with Him, right? Making sure you're doing that so you have that relationship with the Lord, right? Because sometimes people are like, well, I have a relationship with the Lord, but I don't really read my Bible. It's like, well, how can you have a relationship with Him when you don't know what His word says? You don't spend any time with Him, so it's hard to know who He is and His characteristics, right? Hey, Nikki, you're trying to figure out who He is, but when you don't stick around to actually participate in the relationship, you don't really get a chance to really know the Lord. So just take that time. It, like I said, it's very apparent when someone's been in their word. It's very apparent that they've been spending time with the Lord because you can hear it, you can see it, you can know it, right? You can know it. It's not as obvious with other people that it's like, oh, I'm in my word, but maybe they haven't been reading their word for like months and months. But like, well, I need to really kind of get back to reading my word. Like, oh, okay. And it's not an indictment on them. It's just, life gets busy and sometimes people just forget and sometimes don't really plan to spend time with the Lord because you really have to plan. You really have to set that time aside because life can just run away with you if you don't do it first thing in the morning or before you go to bed or some kind of way get some of the Lord's word into your spirit. So there's that, right? So doing that, I found that talking about it, and I don't know if there's a better word than process because I like using that word because that is what I'm doing. I'm not being strategic about it, but I am processing these emotions. I'm processing all the things, and I don't know if these things about my family are coming up because of what I did with my son, which is send him away to a place where he can get the assistance where I couldn't give it to him because I don't have the capabilities, nor do I have the capacity. So I don't know. Perhaps it's coming up because of that. I'm still trying to figure that out and delve into that. But what I do know and what I do understand is that my son needed the place he's at, and I am praying every day that he would just make good decisions out there and not get caught up with the wrong people, because it's so easy to get caught up in the wrong people, wrong things. And I just don't want that from him. I don't want that for him at all. So I am steadily praying for him. And I pray for all those that are in my life. And I do my best. Like, I'm not perfect with it. I just try. I just strive, right? I really do. So that's what I'm doing anyway. So what is this? Oh, it's Poppy. Anyway, I don't think I'm going to be on here long. I think this is going to be one of those short talks tonight because it's going to be getting to midnight. It should usually turn into a pumpkin, but I think I'll have to come back on here and do our coloring a little bit later on today, maybe, or wait for Monday night. But either way, I will be doing my best to come on. Hey, Esperanza, how are you? Hey, Slamma Jam. Okay, that's a good handle. Hey, Ale, how are you guys? So I really think I'll just be waiting to see, because I really would like to have more time with you guys to do some of the coloring, which is good. And also, when I was listening to the Identity Switch, she was talking about the different types of hobbies she had. And I was like, oh, okay. And she journals and I journal, and she does pottery. I don't do that. And, going and picking flowers. I just have my own hobbies. And I just known that that's one of the things that I need to invest in, is invest in hobbies for myself to keep me busy, to keep my mind sharp, to keep my mind not focusing on things I cannot control at all. Hey, Amber Mounts, how are you? There are things that just you can't. Hey, Landon. So with that, I just wanted to share that tonight because it's just like, Hey, Maddie. So sometimes after I've had time to a little bit take a pause, take a beat, and think of what I've just been reeling about, it is really telling for me. There are some things that I'm still, of course, dealing with, but I know every day the Lord blesses me to wake up. There's a chance to work on it every time. And all of us get another chance. Lord willing, you do. But when you get the other chance to do what the Lord would have you do, go out there and do it. Thank you so much for the hearts. You just keep moving. So don't get stuck because about what people say. And for me, it's been namely really just doing my best to forget about some of the things my family says. Now, I'm not saying if you have people that have said stuff that you just wipe it away from your memory and you never remember it again and it's just gone and it's gone forever. I don't know. Hey, Donovan, I don't know that our memories work like that, but you can understand that those things won't affect you as much, right? So you can be stronger, you can see better. And I mean, whatever haze that was blinding you for seeing the reality, you can see it now. So, hey, Lexi, Bloss. So that's one of those things. And I'm just glad that it's not as bad as it was some years ago. So I've come a long way, and eventually I could give myself some kudos and simply snaps. I don't have any snaps. They should have snaps, 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 snaps. They don't have any snaps, but they do got claps. Clap there. And I'll just find my clap over here. Where my claps at? Clap. Well, clap, clap, slap, slap. Ava Lynn, how are you? So I'm going to get out of here, but I just wanted to let you guys just know with Proverbs that whatever you set your mind to, just do it. Don't let anybody like, well, I'm not going to do that. Okay, you're not going to do that. That's great. Well, you shouldn't do it either. Hang on, hold the phone. Don't tell me what I'm not going to do. Like, you stay in your lane. If you don't want to do whatever I'm doing, that's totally fine. But I'm going to go over here and go do this thing because the Lord has led me to do that. And that's what I'm going to do. Well, if I were you, I wouldn't do that. Be quiet. Be quiet with that foolishness. Get out of here with that nonsense. There are so many different people that will come into your life and they will say all kind of manner of weird stuff. And you just have to shut them down. You just have to shut them down and like, I'm not going to let you tell me about things that I'm doing and you're not even doing it. I think that's the weirdest and the most silliest thing is when someone tells you not to do something that you've been doing for a long time and they haven't even participated in anything that you've ever done. And I mean, in the spaces, like, I'll give you an example. For me, if someone says, oh, I don't think it's a good idea that you continue to podcast. I'm like, do you podcast? No. Okay, then why do you say that? Well, I just don't think it's a good idea. I saw you over there on TikTok and, I see you on Facebook and YouTube and all of that. And that's cute and everything, but you should probably hang it up and just do something else, right? You should do something else. Because if I were you, I wouldn't do it because it's not like you're making millions of bucks or anything. So just chuck it down, just don't do that anymore. Are you podcasting? Well, no, but I'm not podcasting because that's not for me. Like I can't talk for a long time. I don't have anything to say. Okay, well then why are you going to tell me, right? And sometimes people want to tell you because there is some jealousy, there is some envy creeping around the corner. Hey, Teniecka. And it's just facts that people will tell you to stop doing something because they can see that what you're going to do or what you will do is going to be challenging to them. And they don't want you to be their competition. They want you out of wherever it is so that they could just say, I just slid right in there. And I mean, that's for anything at all in life, whether it's a job promotion, whether it's advancing in your training or education, whatever it is, right? There's always going to be someone that's trying to either up one you, or try to make sure that they show off to you what they finish or what they accomplish, what you have yet to accomplish, right? But at the end of the day, the Lord has designed each and every one of us, and we do all have gifts. Now, you may not know what they are, but you do have them. So I would encourage you, if you have a gift, you're like, well, I don't know if this is a gift. Man, definitely go to your pastor and ask, or ask someone close to you that's been watching you, even a good friend, like, can you tell me what you see that I'm good at? And maybe they could pull up some characteristics, and that will give you a better sense of what you're doing, a better sense of why you're doing it, right? And so you keep that top of mind and everything else will be just fine. So, like I said, I'm going to get out of here because it's going to get super late and I don't want to be up too far because I already get up early in the morning anyway. So let me just get out of here. So a big kiss for me to you. Remember, I love you guys with the love of our Lord Jesus Christ. Remember to be blessed, motivated, and always inspired to do what the Lord lays on your heart. So before I do that, let me close out this here, and then I'll close you guys out after I finish here. And thank you guys again for the hearts. I appreciate it, guys. You guys are doing amazing over there on TikTok. Hey, Carson, what's going on? And you know what? You guys are amazing over here. I love those hearts. You guys are on. You guys are giving it. You guys give the wow. You guys are doing it. Hey, Pro Jamma. All right, so let's go ahead and close out. Let's go ahead and close out this over here, and then I'll let you guys go. Let me close this one out first. This one needs to close out first. So let's go ahead. You guys have a good.
It's God's gift through His word. It's God's gift through His word. Come get God's gift through His word. With T.Drake, we'll get God's gift through His word. Come listen, get your spirit lifted through His word. And get your blessing of God's gift through His word. Come be uplifted. Come be motivated.